Good morning, guys. Today is day number 24 of this $80,000 in 1 year challenge. So far today, it's been kind of interesting. I did actually end up getting an order right off the bat today that I decided was, good enough to take right away at the open of the day. It was $26.21 going 3.4 miles, 3 drop. 87 unique items, 111 total items. That's how much it was. Did have 2 apartment complexes on it, but honestly, it was pretty easy. Nothing to, gripe about really there. We did a $16.93 1.9 mile Walmart shop. Didn't love it because it was 16 unique items and 18 total items. Granted, that is, $1 per item basically, but I always don't really like the ones that's like 20 or less that are like a $5 tip, just because Walmart is now being so stingy with giving us pay that, it basically takes 20 items before they start giving us more money, which is kind of absurd, but is what it is there. Next order I did was a 3 drop, $40.18 going 11 miles, 54 unique items, 100 total items. All orders, well, actually 2 orders went to a house, 1 order went to a business, and it was actually the smallest order, so that one was easy. The largest order was the last drop off. It did take a couple trips, but honestly it wasn't too bad overall. Now I'm doing a $15 Walmart shop going 2.6 miles, 6 unique items, 8 total items. Did have 1 Black Friday item on there that most of the stuff that they had for Black Friday is now in their original home location, so it was kind of hard looking for that item. Didn't end up finding it, so I had to skip it. Luckily there was no substitution for it, but I mean, I could have substituted it with like different items there, and it was really weird. I should have probably took a screenshot of it, but a lot of times when you get clothing, they don't show you a picture showing you like the size, so you have to look down at the system. So this one had extra large, but the picture showed medium, and I know it's generally like what it tells you on the screen. You can generally just match it up with the UPC and that will be fine too, but it was really weird, especially since like there was none in stock of the correct item that I needed. But this will break me over 100, even though technically the 4 orders don't break me over 100, because I did end up doing 2 curbsides, which we have an incentive today, $10 after doing 2 curbsides anytime. We also have a couple other incentives today. One is running for I think 4 days, from 6 to 8:15 any order. I don't think it's curbside dependent, and if you complete 2 orders, I don't actually know what it is, it's like $6 and then $12 or something if you do it like that or something. I can't remember. And then we have a stupid one where it's $4 per shopping order you do after 8 o'clock until 11:30, even though Walmart closes at 11. So I don't really understand that one. And then 10 to 3, if you do 1 curbside order, you get $4, and if you do 2 curbside orders, you get $10. Oh, the 6 to 8:15 one is actually, if you do 3 trips from the next 3 days from 6 to 8:15, you'll get $12. That's what it is. They changed so many of the stupid morning incentives that I never really remember what it is. So, but yeah, so that's kind of the start of the day. We'll catch you guys back up with another update hopefully here shortly. So, see you guys in a bit. Hey guys, next update I got for you. Another day of like kind of mediocre orders, where I have to pull out a couple more than I'd like to. Obviously I'd like the bigger orders, but at the same time I don't want to sit here and decline a bunch of stuff and then not end up getting anything. And then a couple other things to just give like a little talk about. But first order I did next was a $16.88 3.1 mile Walmart shop, 9 unique items, 10 total items. That order went completely good there. I then decided that even though it wasn't $2 a mile, I picked up a $29.23 Walmart shop going 9.9 miles. It only had 12 unique items, 15 total items, so it was really, a breeze in terms of orders. And then, I was loading up my car, and what I don't understand is why Walmart has a corral cart that only has half a side and then like, you know, a barrier or whatever, I just don't understand, because then it just makes people think it's okay to not put their cart away but just put it like next to the corral. It's like, if you're gonna walk to the corral and basically put it away, literally just take the 2 seconds to walk around and put it away fully. I never understand why people don't just put their carts away if they're literally gonna walk basically the entire distance to it. And then the order that I'm currently on is this $24.72 4.6 mile order. However, this order was kind of annoying because, one, the person ordered 2 pounds of a deli item, and I was like, all right, cool. And the deli was kind of swamped, so it took a little while, which was unfortunate. That's, you know, it's not that big of a deal. It's like not the greatest, but it's, you know, it's not terrible either. And then the 2 bakery items they wanted, like the bread or whatever, both out. I'm like, cool. So I go to their substitutions. Both the substitutions are there. One of them was another bakery item, and then the other one was like steak rolls, but in like the actual bread section. So I substituted them. Unfortunately, the person never responded to the substitution, so it is what it is. If they don't like it, I guess it is what it is. I really hope that I don't end up losing this $11 tip. I don't think I will, but at the same time, I don't really recognize this address. Maybe I'll recognize the house when I get to the drop-off, but you know, it's really hard sometimes to do shoppers for people, because it's like, especially if it's express shoppers, it's like these people get the order, submit it, and then they don't respond to like exceptions and rejections. I know that there's probably some people out there that it's like, well, if I wanted to reject something, I would just reject it, and if, you know, it was something good in terms of something I would accept, I would just not respond. It's like, okay, I kind of get that, but like at the same time, I don't know, it makes it easier knowing that the person liked the substitution than kind of in the back of your head being like, well, great, now I'm going to lose the $11 tip kind of thing. I'm honestly not even worried about the rating. It's more of the tip that I'm worried about more than anything, because honestly, like I said, Walmart ratings, until they make it mean something, I mean, it kind of does, because we do have a red, and if you fall into that red section, you can be deactivated, but like, it doesn't mean anything in terms of like what kind of good order you're gonna get. So I don't know, but I'm headed to the drop-off now, 4 minutes out. We'll see you guys in a little bit. All right, guys, this is probably gonna be your last little update for me. I might do one or a couple more after this, but it's getting pretty dark out. I've already passed the goal, I think by 20-30 bucks. I don't remember exactly how far ahead I am, but I did a $38.93 10.4 mile 3-drop, 47 unique items, 76 total items. It did actually end up being $42.93 because I managed to get that right before the incentive for 1 curbside or 2 curbsides ended, so I got $4 extra off of that one. Next order I did was a $23.27 Walmart shop, only 7 unique items, 8 total items, and it went 4.6 miles, so that was pretty solid. Oh, and that 3-drop, by the way, that first order you see, that had 10 unique items, 13 total items for that, yeah, 2 of the items were cases of water. I was like, really? Come on. And then of course another case of water, so I had 3 cases of water, and so it was just really full. It was kind of annoying, but for 40 bucks I can't really complain about it. But that $23 one, that one was simple. And now I'm doing this $20.78 Walmart shop, only going 2.8 miles, for 7 unique items, 15 total items. However, one of the items, and I'll pop it up on the screen here, came up with this message. At first I thought it was because it was saying it was the wrong item, so I was looking at the UPC, on the box. I was like, no, that's right. So I scanned it again, and they had like 4 different like UPCs all over the box. And then I finally scanned the last one, and I looked down, I'm like, restricted item, what the heck? So I don't know if that means that Walmart Spark drivers can't get it, because someone told me that they have potentially seen that on a battery, and I feel like I've seen this message once before as well. But I've delivered a Walmart battery before, and I think it was through curbside though, it wasn't during a shop. So I just don't understand why this item is restricted. It even says, please press can't find item to refund it. Like, I don't get it. What's restricted about it? It says due to set restrictions. What does that mean though? Is that restrictions on me? Restrictions on the customer? I'm trying to understand what this restricted item even means. But this is the order that I'm currently on. Like I said, I might do 1 or 2 more after this. Not 100% sure. Just depends on what, the orders look like after I finish this. It's about 4:30. I think I've probably worked in total about 8 or 9 hours today. I did start at 6, but when it slowed down, I kind of go home. So even though I keep it on, I'm not like focused on doing that. I'm doing other things. So if you really want to look at it, you can say I worked almost 10.5 hours, but I really didn't. But I'll put up the numbers for you today for day 23, 24, I forget. And then the $80,000 challenge, and then overall stats. I'm also going to put up this one, since we have useless stats kind of, I'm going to put up another useless stat that I thought about while I was out working today that I wanted to show you guys, that I think I'll put in, maybe not every video, but just kind of show because we have the on pace, right? So I'll put up this little stat, but it's going to show what I should be at versus what I actually have, and then kind of oh, am I up a certain amount or whatever. I don't know. It's probably another useless stat. If you guys think it's stupid, maybe I won't add it in often. But hope you guys have a great rest of your night. Stay safe, stay hungry, and I will see you guys in the next one. Catch you guys later.